Hey viewers, 2Fortis here, and in this video I'm going to talk about the recent movie that I saw in the theater called One Piece Strong World. This is a movie for the anime series One Piece, and they re-released it in the theater to commemorate soon to be One Piece's 1000th episode coming out very soon. So they re-released this movie in the theater, and I went to go see it. I am a huge fan of One Piece. One Piece is probably one of my favorite shows of all time, but there are a lot of episodes, and currently I believe they are on episode 998, and so that is a lot of watching or reading, if you read the manga, to follow a show with a continuing storyline. But I went to go see this movie in the theater. I have not seen this movie before, and I'm going to talk about it. So hopefully I don't put in too many spoilers in this review or thoughts about the movie, and just talking about One Piece. As again, I really like One Piece, and I'm really happy that I got to see this movie in the theater. So it opened up. I'm not sure if this is part of the movie, but there was a little half an hour show before the movie that was in complete 3D animation, and One Piece is normally not in 3D, so this was very different, but of course the same characters, and it had its own little storyline of basically this timeline is after Brook joins the crew, so they have a total of 9 Straw Hat members, and they have not been to Sabaody yet. So an interesting setting for the movie, and this little half an hour kind of short skit was basically about them sailing, and a bird comes and steals Luffy's hat in the middle of the night, and they try to figure out what happened, and Luffy is missing his hat, and then they have to go figure out who stole his hat and why they stole it and what was going on. So it was actually really cool. I really kind of liked the 3D animation. They had some really cool sequences, and very interesting animation. I have not played very much of the video game Pirate Warriors, I think it's called. Basically kind of a beat 'em up, press one button and a bunch of enemies are coming at you, and it kind of looked like 3D animation in that style, and it was really cool. Some of the scenes that they're going through, them and the action sequences, there are some Marines involved, and the Marines are chasing the Straw Hats, and they're also trying to catch up to this bird who has Luffy's hat. So overall that was pretty cool. And then the movie started, and the movie is in the same setting after Brook joins the crew and before Sabaody, and the movie is basically about them, and they're on the sea, and a big storm is coming that Nami senses, and as they are moving to avoid this storm, another kind of flying ship, that's an island ship thing, is heading towards the storm, and they don't realize that the storm is there. So Luffy decides that it is their obligation to inform that ship that there is a storm and they need to turn away, and so they are able to do that. And then it turns out the pirate ship boss of this flying ship, Shiki the Lion, I believe his name is, so he has a devil fruit power, basically a float like Uraraka, and so he touches things and he can make them float, and then so he's trying to do bad things, and the main villain of the story, and then so that's basically what the story is about. The story is about Shiki interested in Nami because she is the one that knew about the storm, and so he wants Nami to join his crew and leave the Straw Hats, and that's the main plot of the story is the Straw Hats trying to convince Nami to stay with their crew and fighting this Shiki the Lion. So there were overall the movie was pretty good. There are definitely some problems that I could see in the movie, but if you look at it as a whole, it was fairly fun, nice action. I did like some of the new outfits, especially for Robin. Robin had a really cool outfit on, and so that was pretty cool. But here is my ticket for the One Piece Strong World movie that I got, and I would probably rate it a 7.5 out of 10. If you're a One Piece fan, maybe you go to a 8 or an 8.5. If I had the chance to see this movie in the theater again, I don't see a whole lot of movies in the theater, and then so I think that watching it at home is perfectly fine. So because I see so few movies in the theater, I'm have a fairly high standard. But if you're looking for just a fun One Piece show, this is definitely it. It sounds like there are over 30 movies that One Piece has. I've never seen any of the One Piece movies, but I heard some of the fairly recent ones are better quality than some of the older ones, and a lot of people say that this movie was, I think, released about 10 years ago, and starting with this movie and maybe about 3 or 4, 5 or 6 other ones, that's starting to be where the movies start to get a little bit better than they were in the past. So otherwise, I'm really happy that I saw this movie in the theater, and if you saw this movie, or if you like One Piece, tell me in the comments below. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.